Look at this! One contradiction eating another!
Huh?
You're Scotch Korean, and Starburst is a solid, yet juicy like a liquid.
Contradictions taste good.
Hi, this is Commissioner Scott Boyd with Orange County, and you're listening to the Mike Cara radio show, Eye on Central Florida.
Someday. Into the dark, we make our own way, our own decisions we pay for every day. We walk this road, the one we know, leads us far away from home. The time will come when we walk away, but inside we know we'll be back again someday.
We're far from our family and our friends. They stick with us till the end, singing,
oh, we wish you well. Please come back to us safely. We're singing, oh, we wish you well. Please come back to us safely. Walk this road, the one we know, that leads us far away from home. The time will come when we walk away, but inside we know we'll be back again someday.
Walk this road.
Welcome back to our next edition of the Mike Cara radio show, Eye on Central Florida. We definitely have our Eye on Central Florida, as always, proudly broadcasting from Frank's Place Restaurant and Sports Bar, 146 North Clark Road in beautiful Ocoee, Florida. And if it's happening in Ocoee, it is happening at Frank's Place. And right now, what is happening at Frank's Place is I'm being joined by a great band. They are Exit 82, and I have Jim with me, who is bass and singing. We have Drew, who is also singing and rhythm vocals, and Robert on drums. And we're so glad that the three of you could join us today. And there's a fourth member who recently joined, which we'll talk about later. But first of all, we want to let everyone know that the three of you all kind of together form this band. And Jim, I guess you've been elected to tell the wonderful history of how this band all became to be then. So take it away.
Okay, so basically, all of us have been musically intertwined through the years. We've done music together for years. Yeah. So basically what happened was we all just got together and wanted to start a band, so we just started writing songs. And then that got turned into Exit 82, and voila, we're here today.
One rainy day, me and Jim sat in the house, and we just started writing a song. It was this really cheesy love song, and it was just the two of us sitting there playing.
Yeah.
And then that's how the band formed. And just one cheesy love song.
Like I said, voila, we're here today.
Oh, fantastic. So, yeah, we've heard some of the songs, and we'll talk about some of those songs. But now, as far as who does the songwriting in the band, is it the three of you, or one of you in particular? Or?
It's generally me and Drew. It's generally Jim and Drew who do the songwriting.
Yeah, we share lyrical responsibilities, I'd say. But, like, as far as, like, guitar parts and stuff, I usually handle that. And then drums, of course, Butch handles, and leads, Cal handles, who's not here right now. But yeah, mostly it's me and Jim that write lyrics and most of the tunes of the songs.
Oh, fantastic. So yeah, we heard a lot of the different songs here that you played. They have some interesting titles, which is good. And the first song our audience had heard was called Roads. And who would like to tell us all about that song?
I think me and you'll handle that, Jim, and Butch can jump in too because he had a share in it. It started off as an acoustic song. We really just wanted a song to resemble, as life as musicians. Like, you're far from your families and you're constantly like on tour and you're on the road. So, it kind of resembles that as to being far away from all your loved ones and everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I have really nothing to add to that, but yeah, he's right.
Oh, so that's the story on that particular song. And another song, very interesting title. It's called Psycho. And now I'd like to tell us all about that particular song.
All right, Psycho was a magical happening. We were all just jamming one night, and I just picked up the bass. I believe I picked up the bass of the guitar. I forget which. And I just started singing it. And it clicked so well that I was like, we gotta write this right now. It's happening.
Yeah, and we're all pretty huge fans of old horror and classic horror movies. They don't make them like they used to. So we're all pretty big fans of that, and that's what the song's about. It's about Psycho, the movie. Norman Bates.
Bates Hotel.
Yeah, so that's what that's about. So.
Oh, fantastic! So yeah, we see the shirt that Robert had, the Psycho. Yeah, there you go. And yeah, so that's great. And now another song. I guess we'll mention them all right now. Is you had something to add, Jim, or?
No.
Oh, okay. You're good. Very good. Oh, there you go. Anyways, we'll talk about the last song, and I'm sure you've got many more songs as well. And that's the song Arson. Now, who'd like to tell us about this song?
All right. That was Exit 82 formed when we were all going through a bit of a dark period in time, and the song just came to my mind. I would always repeat this phrase in my head, and I always wanted to turn it into a song. It was, let's burn the bridges one by one, set them aflame, and run, run, run. And I always thought that was a little catchy phrase. So I wanted to throw it into a song, and that's what we threw it into, because we were going through a rough time, and it was a time that we all had to burn a lot of bridges, and a lot of us were forced to burn a lot of bridges. And then Exit 82 ended up forming out of it, and that's how we're here.
Oh, fantastic! So yeah, those are a selection of some of the songs. So how many songs have you guys then written so far, would you say?
We have 6.
Oh,
6
that's
songs.
Good.
We're getting there.
Yeah. Coming along then.
Yeah.
So I mean, what are some of the other songs since we're at it? Those names.
We have one that shares our feelings towards school and not liking it. I never liked school. Jim doesn't like school.
Nope, not at all. No.
I'm not sure, but
hate it.
Anything about school?
The public education system is evil. The education itself is valuable, but the manner in which it is executed is just despicable.
Yeah, so we kind of just wrote a song about that. We can't really say any of the lyrics on air, but it'll be on our YouTube eventually. But then we have, what other songs do we have? Well, we have Mary, which is about Bloody Mary and the game Mary Worth. So, again, our love of classic horror, we brought in Bloody Mary, and we wrote a song about that.
And then there's Sunday Night.
There's Sunday Night, which is all about all this talk about the world ending and all that. So it's pretty much a condescending song towards all those people that think the world's going to end in 2012, and it's a joke pretty much. about, you know, the songs about the world's not going to end, but you know what, we're going to write a song about, oh yeah, the world is going to end, and like how lethargic people are being. So
Oh, so there you go. So guys, that's great, and that's one thing I'm very, very glad to hear, that music is all about expression and all about expressing yourselves. And as Bush has said, his concerns, and I think that's great, and it's great that you've got a forum to write about all of that. And like we said, the music, you know, is a little dark, but I mean, it's great. I'm all for free speech, and for me, I don't get to hear music like this a lot, so it's nice that people could just express themselves, you know, in any way they want. I mean, for you guys, then, have you found that this music is going over well with parents, or is it going, probably, obviously, you're more relating to, you know, kids your own age and that?
Yeah, probably around our own age, but I mean, I have heard quite a few positive feedbacks from adults. Like, you know, they're like, you know, your music isn't like all the other music out there. They've compared us to like Alkaline Trio, but a little poppier than Alkaline Trio. So our dark side, but we still have the lighter guitar riffs and the lighter vocals and everything. So our music doesn't sound dark.
Oh, and yeah, we want to talk a little bit about, you know, influences, and you know, and obviously, Drew, you apparently have a shirt that says Blink 182. So I'm like I said, guys, I'm kind of an old man, so I'm not as familiar with as punk. Like I said, punk for me is Green Day, the Ramones. So it goes back a little bit, but it sounds like you've got a lot of different influences. So Blink 82 is a big influence in your music, then.
Huge influence. They're why I started playing guitar personally, and they're why I got into this genre of music, of playing pop punk, and my love for pop punk. Another one of our big influences is Newfound Glory, and
Bowling for Soup.
Yep, Bowling for Soup, Sum 41. I don't know, there's tons of other, NoFX, Black Flag, even Johnny Cash. You know, he's not really our genre, but we still are a huge fan of Johnny Cash and his music. Buddy Holly, Elvis Presley, and anything you'd like to add, or?
No. Individually, we vary from musical experience. I mean, I draw from anywhere from Chad Smith to Mitch Mitchell's and all the greats, etc. But mostly these guys are into the modern pop punk scene yet.
Oh, so yeah, it seems like you've got a variety of influences there, and it seems like that you're taking, all three of you, influences and getting inspired by all genres of music. So that's always great. So yeah, before we go to break, we want to talk a little bit more about pop punk. And we had another band. It's okay that I give Signal 92 a free plug then on your time then. But I bring that up because I'm finding that there's so many great bands. I'm new to this genre, and it seems like I like the idea of positive punk or pop punk with a kind of little darker twist. So, I mean, it's great that you guys are doing that. So you like to comment anything about any of that?
Just to plug Signal again, I love those guys. You know, they've been so welcoming. You know, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be sitting here right now.
Of course not.
So, you know, they're super great guys. They've helped us so much with a lot that we've done and accomplished so far. And we love playing shows with them. Also, I forgot the question.
No, it was just the question about the pop punk scene in Orlando.
Yeah, it's great. It's definitely coming back. There's a lot of few bands out there. That's awesome.
A lot of new bands.
Yeah, a lot of new bands out there. Hope for Heroes is another great one. They have a bit of a more modern pop punk sound, not really 90s, but it's more modern. But they put on a great show. They're great. There's also other pop punk bands that we're just seeing that keep popping up, and we're just like, wow, like this genre is really coming back, and it's coming back with vengeance. Like, so.
Oh, okay, guys. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be back. My guests today are members of the band Exit 82. You're listening to the Mike Cara Radio Show, Ion Central Florida, here at Frank's Place Restaurant and Sports Bar, 146 North Clark Road in beautiful Coe, Florida. And stay with us for our next segment of this edition of our program today.
Attention, please. Attention, please. These cars are about to be activated. Please stand clear of all cars. Motion is about to occur. Thank you.
Hey everybody, I'm weekend meteorologist Elizabeth Hart from Local 6. You are listening to the Mike Kara Radio Show, Eye on Central Florida.
1, 2, 3, go. Vacancy's been filled once more. Mother says that they are wrong. Norman, there's down there. Oh, they best beware. Whoa, whoa, Norman Psycho. Whoa, whoa, Norman Psycho. 'Cause Norman's gonna slash away your life. Mother told him to bring the knife. You can run, but you can't hide, because it's time for Psycho Night. Whoa, whoa, Norman Psycho. Whoa, whoa, Norman Psycho. Slip and slide on the shower floor, when all I wanted was a little more. You hear me scream as I walk away. Guess what? You died today. Whoa, whoa, Norman Psycho. Whoa, whoa, Norman Psycho. Psycho, 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 Norman Psycho. Whoa, whoa, Norman Psycho. Whoa, whoa, Norman Psycho. Whoa, whoa, Norman Psycho. Whoa, whoa, Norman Psycho.
Welcome back to our next segment of this edition of the Mike Kara Radio Show, Eye on Central Florida. Definitely have our Eye on Central Florida, as always, proudly broadcasting from Frank's Place Restaurant and Sports Bar, 146 North Clark Road in beautiful Ocoee, Florida. If it's happening at Ocoee, it is happening at Frank's Place. And right now, what is happening in Ocoee is that I'm being joined by Exit 82. And guys, we've been talking a little bit about the songs, and now we talk a little bit about the songwriting process. So I want to talk about the song development process, and I like to talk to bands about I'm sure it varies, but where does each instrument come in? I mean, does it start with a guitar? Does it start with drums? Does it start bass? So, I mean, where does initially, does it come from a riff or?
Generally, it comes from a riff, and then I'll put a beat to it, and Jim will lay some bass down on top of that. But most of the time, we'll just be playing around, riffing, and then make a song out of that.
Oh, so kind of just layer it from there. So
yeah, pretty much. Just touch and go sometimes, and sometimes it just clicks.
Oh, so there's a difference. I mean, it varies then as far as developing a song. Some songs take a little bit longer, and others just, like you said, just click then.
Most definitely.
Oh, okay. And so, yeah, well, I mean, is there any examples you like to reveal of a song? Let's just take a song like Psycho. I mean, was that something that
that was actually a funny story.
That took a few days. That
started out as actually me and Jim just mumbling random French stuff into a microphone, and then I don't even know how it formed. I just started playing that lead riff, and then from there on out, it just, Jim was like, let's write a song about Psycho, and I was like, I've never seen it, and he's like, oh well,
go watch it.
Yeah, he was like, go watch it, and then Jim just took it and then just completely wrote down the song and just made it that much better.
Oh, okay. So I mean, was there an example of a song that just, like we're saying, just clicked, or that just came together real quickly, or?
I'd say School Spirit. That came together real quick.
Yeah, it did.
Probably about a day. That one came together.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I guess as we were saying, it varies. So it sounds great. And as we were mentioning, Robert, unfortunately we could not hear you on the drums on those recordings. But I'm sure our audience could find you somewhere. I mean, you guys got videos for the audience to check out Robert playing there. Or?
Yes. If you go to YouTube, just search Exit 82 FL. All no spaces, and that's our YouTube channel. Check us out. We have some live videos. Unfortunately, no recordings yet, but we do have plenty of live videos that you can check out.
Oh, so yeah, let's talk a little bit about the particular venues, and tell us about. Now, first of all, I'm newer to the Orlando area. Is there a good pop, punk, or punk rock club in downtown Orlando?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, not yet, Robert.
Perhaps Uncle Lou's.
Oh, yeah. Uncle Lou's is a good one, huh?
Yes, Uncle Lou's is fantastic.
Oh, so you guys have played there? Or?
I have in a different band previously.
Oh, okay.
We'll be playing there October 5th.
Oh, so you're already scheduled then to play there. Oh, okay. So that's a great venue. Is there any other venues that are or dates that are coming up you'd like to mention? Or
we're playing Evolution on October 14th and November 9th. We're playing Evolution Records in Lakeland. And I think that's it, actually, so far. If there's more, you can always check our Facebook page, facebook.com/exit82fl, and you can find all our dates there.
Oh, okay. And you mentioned the Lakeland. So you guys are all from the Lakeland area, is that correct?
Yes.
And you kind of, we appreciate you making a little drive out here, but it sounds like that your radius of, playing and gigging would include then Orlando, Lakeland, Tampa, just, anywhere and everywhere.
Yeah. Anywhere we can get a show.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that sounds pretty good. And now, as far as websites, we know the Facebook. Is that a good place to check you out then?
Yeah, Facebook. I'm always on it. Or one of us is always on it, and we always check, reply to messages. Feel free to message us personally as well. And we have Reverb Nation. I think our URL is reverbnation.com/exit82fl, same as all our other ones, but I'm not 100% sure there. You can always search us on the site, and we'll pop right up.
Oh, fantastic! So, yeah, we talked about the songs, and we understand that you get, you guys, you're getting a collection of songs. So, I mean, is there songs somewhere in your basements or sheets of songs somewhere that you haven't got around to, or when you come up with a song, is it something that the three of you like to come up together, and then kind of once you've got it, then kind of record it or perform it then?
We've got a few riffs we're working on, as well as a few pages of lyrics to put some music to. That'll be coming up soon. So
definitely, it is difficult because like I'll sit in my room or something and then I'll write like maybe a one-liner, and then take it to Jim. Jim will add 2 more lines to it. All right, there's a verse or a chorus, and then throughout weeks or days or so, we'll get more and more to it. But if not, Jim will write like sometimes a whole page of music, and if something doesn't flow right, we'll sit there and we'll tweak it a little, and we'll figure out and throw around words of what fits better and make it work.
Also, is there a certain point that when you're working on a song that you say, okay, this song is finished? I mean, you guys agree a lot of times where, one guy says, well, okay, this song's finished, and another guy says, no, we gotta keep at it. Or
occasionally, somebody will add something new to the song, and we'll all agree it makes the song better. But generally, the songs have a general format. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that sounds good. So yeah, that you guys now are, like we said, performing in different places. And is there any? You were mentioning Uncle Lou's. Is there any other? People could be listening to this, promoters or bar owners. Is there any place that you like to perform or play? Or?
We would like to play the Haven and the Venue in Lakeland. We've been working on the Venue for quite a while. And the Haven, it's a pretty well-known venue out of Orlando. And there's plenty of other venues around that we would like to play. None that I could think of off mine right now, unless one of you guys has something.
Not really, no. I would like to play them, though.
Where?
I'd like to play those places that you mentioned, the Haven.
Yeah.
And the Venue. I've been to the Venue, and it's actually quite a nice place. Really want to play there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, definitely. Well, yeah, well, I wish you the best there. So, yeah, you guys, it seems like, yeah, you've got a lot of great songs. And, yeah, we want to talk a little bit, if we may, about, we kind of were talking about the flow of the songs. And now did we kind of talk about, as far as how long it takes to kind of put together a song? Or, again, it varies. And I'm taking it that you kind of like to work on the songs, the three of you, and then is it a situation where you've got to just like say, we're going to finish this song if it's 3 a.m, or is it a process, continuous process? Or?
Sometimes me and Jim will sit there with acoustics and we'll just hammer it out all night if we have to. And if we desperately need a new song, we'll sit there all night if we have to.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you'll burn the midnight oil if you have to, and just get that song just right. So that's great that the three, and also speaking of three of you, we also want I guess we could mention before we go to break that you've been now playing as a threesome, and you've added a fourth member. Unfortunately, couldn't be here today, but who would like to speak on his behalf? And it's exciting, to expand the band.
I think we'll all speak for him. Well, not for him, but about him. Yeah, a great lead guitarist. I'm so glad that he came in and took that off my hands. It was really hard to sing and play lead and do rhythm and sing, and so yeah, he's really great. A lot of things are a little different, than the songs that you've heard today. Some things are a little different when he plays, as far as solos and stuff. He does his own little twist, and we each have our own little style of playing. But he's a really great guy, and we're glad to have him in our group.
Okay, guys, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be back. My guests today are members of the band Exit 82. You're listening to the Mike Kara Radio Show, Eye on Central Florida, here at Frank's Place Restaurant and Sports Bar, 146 North Clark Road in beautiful Ocoee, Florida. And stay with us for our very last segment of this edition of our program today.
Tear the shirt off and seal the deal.
I'm Eric Von Anken, weekend anchor at Local 6 WKMG. You are listening to the Mike Kara Radio Show, Eye on Central Florida.
Let the flames be higher, let the smoke be still. There's no escaping, and that's the thrill. There's no way out, The bridges were burned, changes happened, so lessons are learned. Let's burn the bridges one by one, set them aflame and run, run, run through the smoke. I won't look back, the sun is done, it was your last chance. Let's burn the bridges one by one, set them aflame and run, run, run through the smoke and through the flames. 82 survived today. I've cut all of my ties, no more regrets and no more lies. I chose to move on, I'm in control and you're finally gone.
Done with you and I'm over your lies.
Let's burn the bridges one by one, set them aflame and run, run, run through the smoke. I won't look back, the sun is done, it was your last chance. Let's burn the bridges one by one, set them aflame and run, run, run through the smoke and through the flames. 82 survived today.
Can burn your world down. One spark can burn your world down. One spark can burn your world to the ground. Just one spark can burn your world down. One spark can burn your world down. One spark can burn your world to the ground.
Let's burn the bridges one by one, set them aflame and run, run, run through the smoke. I won't look back, the sun is done, it was your last chance. Let's burn the bridges one by one, set them aflame and run, run, run through the smoke and through the flames. 82 survived today. 82 survived today. 82 survived today. 82 survived today. 82 survived today.
Welcome back to our very last segment of this edition of the Mike Kara Radio Show, Eye on Central Florida. We definitely have our eye on Central Florida, as always, proudly broadcasting from Frank's Place Restaurant and Sports Bar, 146 North Clark Road in beautiful Coe, Florida. If it's happening in Coe, it is happening at Frank's Place. And what is happening at Frank's Place is we're being joined by members of the band Exit 82. And guys, we've been talking about all your, your music and all the different songs, and I want to let our audience know that I don't want to give away too much of your ages, but I just want to say that you guys seem very mature for your ages. I know you probably don't hear that a lot, respectively, but to me, you guys really do seem like Jimmy. You're still in senior in high school, but you guys,
yep.
You guys seem like you're 28. I mean, you guys really seem like you do. You've got it together. So I want to let our audience know that you seem like you're on the right track. And Drew, we'll start with you. That being there, I mean, I know you've got your whole life ahead of you, but I mean, as far as what you see this band to be, is it just something for fun? Is it just something like a second career? I mean, are you guys going to be like worldwide? I mean, right now you have so much opportunity to think about it, but what's your goals?
I mean, every one of us as individuals, I mean, we'd all love to be able to just quit normal jobs and just be like, yep, we're going on tour. So, I mean, we would all like that to happen. So.
Oh, okay. Would anyone else like to comment on that question here?
Not really.
Okay, that's fine. And so we'll just wait and see what the future brings there then.
Yeah, we don't really know what the future holds for us. I mean, it's a work in progress, and we're getting there.
Oh, okay. So right now, so I get this correct. The goal is to try to. You're working on a CD. Is that it, or you're compiling songs for a CD?
We are currently preparing to record for our EP.
Oh.
And we're still working on the name for the EP. Actually, we haven't juggled that out yet. But after that, give it a good 2 months or so, maybe 3, and then we'll be moving on to the album. Yeah.
Oh, so right now you're still thinking of a name, Robert, and so it's probably not going to necessarily be one of the songs. You want to come up with a name that's different. I mean,
most naturally.
Okay, so you're not too thrilled with a self-titled album then, Exit 82?
Oh, we could go eponymous, yeah.
So yeah, again, you have so many opportunities and so many choices there, and okay, and again, all the different websites. Of course, YouTube is a great resource to check you out on there, and Facebook, and all sorts of. Now, you guys on Reverb Nation, or?
Yes, we're on Reverb Nation.
Because I know I've been looking and checking into that. Frequently, and it seems like it's a good resource too. So I mean, through the internet, I mean, it's great that I was able to find you, and we hope that a lot of other people, we got some live performances. We're mentioning, Robert, that the CD is on its way, so we're very excited about that. You have any ideas when that's going to be out, or just check the website? Is that it?
Yeah, keep your ear to the ground, and we'll hopefully be coming along soon.
Oh, okay. So that sounds great here, and so people could, if they're interested, and also if people like your pop punk sound and are interested, I'm sure there's promoters, and I hope that there would be venues out there. And again, we do want to mention that the band is respectfully underage. So I don't know. Can you guys play bars or?
Yeah, some bars.
Some bars. So
the bars that'll let us.
I'm sure the bars who are listening to this know whether they can, but so if anybody's listening out there to get in touch, what's the best way to get in touch with you guys then?
Our email, exit82fl@gmail.com is by far the best way to get a hold of us, because one person is always on it at one point in time. So
somebody's always there, making sure, checking it, and making sure that everything is being handled. And okay, guys, again, if people are interested to find out where you're playing, that you can check out all the websites, and Facebook is probably a good place to check. And also, if I know that there's people out there that are probably on your website as we're listening to this, if they're listening to this currently, there is a pretty cool picture of you guys. It's like a cartoon, and that's what's going to be used on our website and YouTube. And tell us a little bit about this, because this was actually something a fan then made for you.
A really great friend of mine, and a friend of mine. She had drawn that for us just so we can have a really cool picture that we can use, and that's probably going to be on the cover of our EP, just to pay homage to all the time that she spent to draw that. And it's a great picture, and we're all very proud to have that, and honored that someone would take the time and draw that for us.
Oh, so yeah, that seemed like a pretty cool picture there. Okay, guys, as we get down to the nitty-gritty, does anyone have any other thoughts or anything they'd like to mention, either about the band or anything like that? Jim, we haven't heard from you for a while. Any thoughts? Want to give you a chance to get in there and say anything. See, like, again, sounds like you really are good at expressing yourself, and you got a good job there. You get all your points, and how you feel. Any final thoughts from you, Jim? Or?
I don't have final thoughts, but I do have something to say about the band.
Sure.
It's this band is like everything to me, pretty much. It's just amazing to be in a band with friends that you've known for years. People
brother.
Yeah, well, Butch is included that. Butch isn't a friend, he's a family member. I've known him my whole life. I don't have to say it like I've known him for years. I don't have to say it like that. And Kale, I really hope to know that kid very well. I really hope to have a very good friendship with Kale. I really do.
Oh, okay. And Drew, any other thoughts you'd like to tell us about the band, or?
I'd really just like to see where it goes, and I don't know. I don't really know how to word it, but I don't know. I really like to see what's in store for this band, and I can't wait to see everything fall into place.
Oh, okay. And Robert, any final thoughts, or? Anything else we should know about Exit 82?
Not really.
Oh, okay. So I think we've said it all then. So I guess we want to definitely plug your website one final time. And if you go to the Facebook, then that's probably got links for all these other pages we're talking about.
That should have all our links on it. If it doesn't, we'll work on that and get that put up as soon as we all arrive home.
Oh, okay. I guess I've been band members of the band Exit 82. You've been listening to the Mike Kara Radio Show, on Central Florida, here at Frank's Place Restaurant and Sports Bar, 146 North Clark Road in beautiful Ocoee, Florida. And please catch us again next time.